I think I have the ability to play all over the defensive line. As you know, last year I've played defensive tackle, and then this year I played a little bit more defensive end. But I believe I bring everything to the table in terms of playing the run and playing the pass. And I'll play wherever a coach needs me to play. A guy I loved to watch on Sundays was J.J. Watt. Although he's not playing anymore, it was just a guy I loved turning on the tape every Sunday, and watching his game and try to model myself after him.
You played D tackle here at Iowa, moved outside.
Yep.
You kind of played a little bit of both. What did you learn from that experience playing inside, and how did you apply it to your life?
Yeah, everything happens a little faster inside. You got to be better with your hands, a little lower with your pad level, and it taught me all the fundamentals of playing good defensive line. And I think that really translated to my outside play. It helped me play with good leverage, be physical, and I attribute a lot of my play to playing. My years before and playing inside. Sorry.
275, is that what do you expect to win?
275, yes, sir.
Is that what you played at?
Yes, I am. Yes, I'll do everything.
So, is there ever a point in your career where you're like, they gotta make me a starter? Like I know you're going to follow the coach's one, but
Yeah.
you're obviously going to go high up the draft. So where does that resonate for you?
Yeah, I had two older classmen in front of me. And that's just kind of the way the University of Iowa does things. They're always fair and consistent with everybody. And regardless, I still had some of the higher snaps on the defensive line. And I just learned through this process that every time I step on the field, I have an opportunity to prove myself.
Is that a way to show teamwork in some ways? And man, John Wagner, Joe Evans, both
Yeah.
guys ahead of you, that your team first guy.
Yep. Yeah, I was happy with the rotation and the organization that we had. I put full trust in Coach Parker and Coach Bell and putting us out there. And again, like I mentioned, every time I stepped on the field, it was just another opportunity to go play the game I love and just another opportunity to prove myself. Yep. Yeah. At the University of Iowa, we played in like a really pro-style defense. They're really based on fundamentals. Playing the game the right way. You have a responsibility and execute your responsibility. Even when I came into the University of Iowa as a freshman, I resonated with the program just because the foundation, the culture that they had. You come in, it's blue collar, you work hard, nothing's given to you, everything's earned, and those are a lot of qualities I'm going to bring with me to the next level.
Do you think that goes with what do you think how that fits with defending the run? Kind of set the edge well.
Yep.
In Iowa, if you're not interested, you're only interested in rushing the passer.
Yep.
Kind of what's your mindset setting the edge?
Yeah, well, playing on our side of the conference in the Big Ten West, we had a lot of run games, so you had to love the run, and it was one of the favorite parts of the game for me. Getting a line up from the guy across from you, coming out of your hips and blowing them up and setting the edge, like you mentioned. It's definitely one of my favorite parts of the game.
A lot of Iowa guys in the NFL, you don't know AJ Epinesa.
He was before my time.
Just when you transition to the edge, what were some of the challenges you faced initially? What did you learn from making that decision?
Yeah, everything happens a little bit faster outside. You also get a lot better vision, standing out there, getting to, check out what's going on with the backfield, the formations, just getting a better understanding of what's going to happen to me. And I think it was really beneficial just to learn that aspect of the game and communicate with my teammates to help everyone as much as possible. As different they are really similar in the same aspects, but I was really able to utilize my toolbox and, excel in different parts of the game, being outside. Most definitely, yes. I have not. I might have them tomorrow. I'm not sure.
What would it mean for a guy from Larry like yourself to be part of the foundation?
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up a Bears fan, obviously being from Chicago area, and I would be, super excited to meet with them and see what they have to offer. I'll meet with them tomorrow. Mike Tomlin's a great coach. I have a lot of respect for Coach Tomlin, and I'm really looking forward to our meeting together. Yep. Iowa, a lot of credit to Coach Woods, our special teams coordinator at the University of Iowa. They really stress the importance of special teams and the impact it can make on the game. I loved be able to help the team in whatever way possible. And as you mentioned, I blocked a couple punts, blocked 2 during Iowa State. And really, they just gave me the freedom to go, rush the punter, stick my hands up and try to, block as many punts as I could. I'll meet with them tomorrow. Excuse me? Yeah, that would be an amazing opportunity. And if Coach Belichick took the opportunity on me, I'd really be, looking forward to a fun career. Yeah. It was obviously a tough decision. I love the University of Iowa. I had a really good connection with my teammates. That's just the culture and the foundation, as I mentioned before, that we have at that university. We have a really tight-knit group. Our defense, are my brothers, some of the guys I'm going to play with for the rest of my life. So, coming to the end of the season, I had a really tough decision to make, with my family and my coaches. And although I felt like it was the right decision, I still do miss my time at the University of Iowa. Yeah. So obviously, my girlfriend, her older brother is Cole Kmet, so the tight end on the Bears, which is obviously a cool connection. It would be fun to play alongside him. Yeah, it was my agent, approached me, and we kind of found out the connection, later on, which is, pretty funny. But yeah, something we still joke about today. Yeah, there's a lot of really good competition in the Big Ten, and I think that's what prepared me so well to play at the next level. There's a lot of really good guys I went against. Every year we had to go against Northwestern. I played guys like Peter Skoronski. I played Peter growing up as well. Played him in high school. We trained together at the same facility, so I know Peter really well. But I think playing against a high caliber player, it challenges me, but it also prepares me to play against really high talented guys at the next level. I don't show it, but it circulates around a little bit. Justin's a great kid. Obviously we missed him, at Iowa last year being hurt, and he, transferred to Oregon. But I'm really excited for him. He's a great player, and he's going to do great things at Oregon. Yeah, I met with the Falcons yesterday. They have a great coaching staff. We had a really good interview. I enjoyed every moment of it. They have a super interesting defense. I think it would be a really fun scheme to play in. And obviously, if I get the opportunity to play in that franchise, I'd really be looking forward to it. Yep. Yep. CJ's a great kid. I've had limited conversation with him. We're in the same agency, so I've had a little bit back and forth conversation with him. Although I trained out in Los Angeles and I was in the North location, he was down in Orange County, so we didn't get to see each other too much. But he's got a lot of potential. I think he's a super talented quarterback, and coming into that Ohio State game, we knew we had a challenge up for us. But I'm really excited to see what he can do at this next level. Yeah, I'm the first one in my family that's had the opportunity to play at the next level in college, but also get this far, and we're all just having a lot of fun with it. Obviously, my parents are super proud of me, and I'm just really happy to be here.
One of your teammates is here talking about Jack Campbell.
Yep.
What did he bring, and what did he bring?
Yep. Jack Campbell is a great leader on our defense. He was the guy when I came in as a freshman. He took me under his wing and showed me the ropes. He's a guy that's super humble. He works hard. Small town Iowa kid, just your ideal Iowa Hawkeye. And we walk around together. A lot of people tend to mix us up. I think we look kind of similar, But again, it's a really hard worker, really great kid, and he's going to make a great fit out of whatever team takes a chance on him. I'll stick with some of the guys that I trained with. I was with Ohio State, Zach Harrison, in Georgia, Nolan Smith. Both very good edge guys, very talented prospects. I think they have a lot of potential and they're great players. And I'm really excited to see what they put out tomorrow and Friday. I have not spoke with them. I talked to the Steelers tomorrow in a formal interview. But, of course, you got to watch TJ Watt. That's the guy that everybody watches. For me, I was more of a JJ Watt player. Obviously, he's retired now, but that's, who I turned on Sundays and love to watch. Yes, I interviewed with them already. It was great. I spent some time, obviously being right there near Wisconsin. Obviously I was a Bears fan growing up, but, would go back and forth, met a bunch of guys, over from Wisconsin, and the Cheeseheads, right? But, it'd be great to play in Lambeau. I think they have a great established program there, and our interview was great, so. I think it's just my versatility, being able to play all over the defensive line. It's also just the mentality I have, as some of you guys mentioned. I've never started a game in Iowa, so I'm looking forward to getting that first start at the next level. So coming in with a chip on my shoulder, I'm just ready to put my nose down and work. Every time we had a game against Northwestern, his name was circled. We always had good competition against each other. He's a great player, and I knew every week I had to be ready when we played him. Yep. I played defensive tackle primarily the year before, so, I really didn't do much preparation for playing outside that game. They bumped me outside, and as you guys saw the result, when I can't get around someone, I'm going to go through them. Yeah, so I grew up playing hockey. I played all the way to my senior year. We actually had a pretty good team, made it to the Final Four in state, but couldn't play due to COVID. We would have played in, the Blackhawks arena. But I think I attest hockey to a lot of my skills and my balance that I have today. Hockey requires a lot of agility. It's a hard sport to play. It's very physical. It's very demanding. And a lot of those attributes contribute to the player I am today on the football field. Yes, sir. Yeah, that was a sad day. I'm a Caner fan. I grew up watching them going through their Stanley Cup days, and obviously was a huge fan, but sad to see them go. I love to golf, although, I'm not the best golfer. I think some of my hockey skills translate over a little bit. But, I also love to fish, just, love being outside, love the outdoors. That came in an interview about a year ago with one of my defensive tackles, Noah Shannon. He kind of mentioned the name in an interview and it stuck. And since then, I like to pride myself in the weight room. It's something I'd always love to do is improve your body and work hard. And it's kind of a name that stuck. And it's been fun. We joke around with it, and I'm assuming it will stick for a while to go. I think more outside, just a mix of both. I was a defender. I was. We couldn't fight without getting kicked out, unfortunately. So, a few times.
So you were heavily penalized?
I think it's probably not good to say, but in the last 2 years, I think I led the league in penalties. It's just due to my size, unfortunately, which was just kind of part of the game. There's really not that many big kids that play hockey, so just due to my size and my weight, I was able to, sustain a lot of penalties that, in my eyes, I don't think were fair. Thank you, guys.